is an episode that many of you guys have been waiting for, and this is something I really don't cover often enough on my show. I'm talking about gaming in Linux, and I'm going to start off with the humble indie bundles, and then we're going to look at Steam right now on Spatry's Cup of Linux. Okay, we are looking at the Humble Indie Bundle website, and this is a great place to get games. And this is also a great way to support charity and support developers who are taking the time to bring a lot of really good games to not only the Linux platform, but also to Windows and Mac as well. And you just simply click the purchase button, you define how much you want to spend, and you will get games based on how much you donate. If you donate the recommended amount, you get maybe an extra game. And then if you donate even more, then you can even get access to the Kickstarter project on some of these bundles. I've been buying into these for quite a while now, and I've got some really great games, not only for my Linux desktop, but I also have some great games for my Android phone as well. So this is a wonderful thing. And you know, once you've purchased your games, you just go into your account, and then you have options for downloading them. You can get some games here which are for your platform. Some of these are offered 32 or 64-bit. And you can get deb files if you're running Debian or Ubuntu on some of these. And another nice feature is that you can actually go into a bundle that you purchased to get extra options, such as clicking to generate your Steam keys. Now, I've already done that, and I have keys already installed, but not all of these games are available on Steam, so you may have to download the installer. First, let's take a look at what one of the installers looks like. I'm going to go into my downloads folder here, and you can see I got the wonderful Brutal Legends game. I actually uninstalled the game so that I could reinstall it in this demonstration for you guys, just to show you how easy it is to install one of these bin files. All you need to do is, in a terminal, navigate to your download folder. Before you do that, you might want to right-click on this, go into Properties, and ensure that the permissions allow execution of this program, allow executing of this file. So let's go into our terminal here, and I'm going to tell it to change directory to my downloads folder. Okay, and then I'm going to execute the file. And to do this, let me, so I don't have to type. I'm just going to type in // and then the name of the file that we're going to run. And then you have a nice installer here where it will let you go ahead and install this to any destination that you specify. Let's go ahead and put this in games, or make a games folder, / Brutal Legend, and we'll press next. And then at this point it will go through the process of installing this file for us. Now, this one is a pretty large game, so it's taking a little while to install. One thing I would like to note, though, is that many of these games do require that you have updated drivers. And so to be able to run some of these games in Linux, I had to download and install the proprietary ATI driver on my system. And after a couple of hours of jerry-rigging the thing, I was finally able to get it to work properly. And now I can pretty much play just about anything on this, which is pretty cool. Okay, once this has finished installing, this should have put a link in our menu for us that we can start playing it. And here it is. Let's give it a launch and see what we get. I had to go into the game settings to set this to play in windowed mode because my screen capture, I'm using FFmpeg from the command line, and it would not allow me to capture gameplay footage in full screen. So I'll just do this in window mode. It may appear to be a little bit choppy on your end, but on my end it's looking really, really great. Video playback and everything is quite smooth, and we're ready to go. And this gentleman here is about to pull a record album off the shelf to show us, and then start playing. In this game, pretty much, if you like playing, listening to rock and metal music and that sort of thing, this thing is great for some of you guys who are my age, who remember the days of the hair bands and that sort of thing. And this just brings that out. And, the soundtrack and the gameplay and everything is quite cool, actually. So, all right, he's going to pull out the album. I've seen this guy in some movies. I can't remember which ones, but yeah. At any rate, let's check out this album he's going to pull out for us here. Alright, we can just go ahead and start a new game here. This is kind of cool because you can page through the album. I thought that was kind of neat. Gives you the options to have profanity and blood gore showing and that sort of thing, and you know, well. Gotta get this thing. So, as you can see, it's working quite well. Okay, let's have a look at Steam now. And let's say you did purchase some bundles from the Humble Bundle. You can actually go into Steam and then activate a product on Steam, or you may have an icon down lower left of yours that says to, you know, add a game. And this is the dialogue that you would do it. You would press next, and then agree to your license term, and then you would paste the code that is generated. Steam has 185 games available for Linux. Not too shabby, especially considering that this just started out. So we're definitely going to be seeing a lot more coming soon. Alright, and then let me go into my library. Now, here are all of the games from the Humble Bundles and some free extras that were thrown in. But obviously I can't install all of these because some of these aren't supported on my platform. So in my library I just go to the Linux games, and this is what I have available here. Now, because I use the Humble Bundle installer, I don't have access to launch this game from here. Which is okay, but I just wanted to be able to have something to demonstrate on both ends of the spectrum here. Okay, so let's pick out a decent game to install here. Why don't we try Gratuitous Space Battles? I used to play this in Windows when it first came out, and And now it's nice to see that they have this on the Linux platform. So I'm just going to go ahead and press install from my library. And it gives us the option of where to install the game to. I think this is okay. It says create a system application icon. Of course we do. And then it's going to go through the download and install process. And this can actually take a while before it's ready, but you will see here that you do have an indicator on your screen which will let you know when that game is ready so that you can start playing it. Okay, and here we are. We got a new game getting ready to go, and it looks like I've got a tutorial I've got to do first. Alright, looks quite nice actually. So there you have it. It looks like Steam does a nice job for handling and bringing a lot of great games to Linux. And I'm very pleased with this. So now I can sit down and have some fun when I have some free time. But most of the time, my idea of having fun is making videos for you guys to watch. Yeah! Besides having the Wine platform for trying to run Windows games in Linux, it's great to see that we have the Humble Bundles and Steam bringing even more great titles to the Linux platform. I eagerly await to see what new things are going to be coming up, and as they do, I'll be sure to have a look at some of those and maybe even put them up on my show.